Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Cbrev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today I'm going to be going over 97 overall Signature Series Steve Finley. This card is obtainable through Signature Series packs, or you can buy him off the marketplace. He's selling for pretty much quick sell value right now, which is around 5,500 stubs. So this is one of those cards where it's kind of what you see is what you get. I'm pretty disappointed about the timing of the release of this card. I've been thinking about it a lot. If this card had been released really early in the year, like sometime around the time that, say, Adam Jones had been released, I think this card would have been a staple in a lot of people's lineups. A card like this earlier in the year would have been sick. The timing of the release of this card is just very unfortunate. It's way too late in the game cycle. There are so many options that are better in the outfield, and I really just think this card is a victim of circumstance because it's kind of disappointing, honestly, because this card played really well, especially considering his stats aren't that high, and it's just kind of sad, man. If I had gotten a Steve Finley in like May or April even, that would have been awesome. I think a lot of people would have used this card, but that's not the situation we're in, unfortunately, and I have to review the card how he is, and basically this card plays above his stats in almost every aspect, except for his stats are so low that it doesn't put him in a tier where you would think about using him over other guys. So that's pretty much my general summary. As far as his hitting, I think he hit way above his stats. His PCI was pretty small, but that's to be expected with his attributes that are on screen. But I will say, if I was making good contact, the ball was flying off the bat. This card gets insanely high exit velos for how low his attributes are relatively. And in general, if I was putting a good swing on the ball was flying off the bat. Also, I played this card in left field, not center field, because I was testing out how well Dale Murphy could play center field at the same time. He played pretty decent left field. I think he missed a couple balls. He might be a victim of the bad Griffey animations that I talk about a lot. I think it has to do with him being a left-handed thrower. I've noticed a lot of these guys that get bad animations are left-handed throwers. So just something to think about. But I didn't play him in center field. I imagine he would be better in center field because he would maintain his fielding over 90, which would be pretty cool. And obviously the 89 speed would help him get to balls. I'm almost positive this card would play a 6 center field, actually. Obviously the 89 speed is actually pretty high. Yeah, overall, very pleased with this card. Played well above his stats. Unfortunately, like I said, he just came at the wrong time this year. So. But as far as budget players go, this one's really sick. I mean, if you take into account quick sell value as opportunity cost, this card is basically free. So no reason not to have him, I guess. Great for the Honus collection, etc. So even if you're doing a Diamondbacks team, still a really good card. Man, I'm just so disappointed. This card's so good for what it is. It's just, I wish we would have had him in May. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him a B-. So many outfield options in the game, but this guy is kind of like a 5-tool player, except none of the tools are 5 stars, if that makes sense. He's like a 4-star 5-tool player. And for how much he costs, I'll give him an A+. For the reasons I stated earlier, it's essentially a free card because he goes for quick sell value. So I hope you all enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comment section below who you want me to review in the next video. Enjoy the clips after this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Is that staying fair? Steve Finley? The rage quit, no doubter. I don't even think that was a strike, bro. Fucking all-star.
And he'll reach second. Take his first cuts here. There's a drive.
In his home park, Steve Finley.
Griffey Jr. going back on it. Gone. We left off. Steve Finley. He went deep in his.
Yo, Jose, how long does it take to get a fucking pizza, dude? Who even invited this guy?
And head toward the pool for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with first delivery to him on the way. His swung on his
Steve Finley left on left.
Ball that's well hit. Mays facing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll reach.
Fastball. Oh, he hangs the slider.
Hang on now. This ball
That
is
one hurts.
to right, and I don't think this one's coming back.
Spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this one is gone. And Steve Finley 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a